Christ. Alrighty. I have some old games here. Wayne, what's up, man? Why is it so hot in this room? You're vindicated? Why is that? We'll finally understand. Forgot how crunchy this game looked. We were never racist, we were right. Why does the female armor look better? Gets a little bit of the red, that's nice. That's neat. Hi Wayne, hi Shadow, how you doing, man? The amount of times I've seen the word. I don't know what that means, so I'm not gonna say it. But it doesn't seem like a good word. Oh, sleep yesterday. You know, I did not throw up. No. I kept it together. Despite it all. Fucking tell me about it. Dark Souls 1 mods? No, we're playing this vanilla. I've never modded a Dark Souls game. Fearless Warrior. Weapon Expert. Low-ranking Knight. Aimless Wanderer. Guilt-ridden Thief. Savage Bandit. Bow-wielding Hunter. Oh, we're bald. It's unfortunate. Sorcerer of Vinheim. Swamp Pyromancer. Eric on a Pilgrimage. The Unclothed Enigma. The slur that Jews call everyone else. Oh. It was in every other Epstein email they'd released. But you know, I'm glad they have their own word. Looks weird. Well, this is remastered. This is Dark Souls 1 remastered. It does look a little weird. I don't remember it looking so like... I don't know. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Hey, man, I don't think I'll do that. Thanks for the bandit. You like Mexicans? Mexicans are pretty cool. They're okay. I had a button, I'd replace them all with Mexicans. No sign of a gift. Divine Holy Water. What's upon impact, more deadly than an STD bomb. Any sprite called Humanity, sometimes found on carcasses. Binoculars. Trinket, no effect. But fond memories comfort travelers. Where's the deleted message? The guy who just followed said, "Hey mate, loved your stream so I followed. Add me on Discord so I can support you more." Boy, bot, bro. Any beings ring. Ever do a halberd run? I haven't. I like halberds though. Halberds are a good weapon. We use halberds. Trust me, man. Gift from a witch. Who the fuck says add me on Discord? That guy, apparently. Character looks too good to be a Dark Souls 1 character. This looks too good. He looks like he was born... Do you see his vein? He has a vein. Do you see that? It's jutting out. He's got a mole, too. Look at that. He's got multiple. I'm learning so much about this fellow. Get the halberd super early. Is that Switch 2? No, this is on PC. This is on PC. All your speedruns were with halberd. Quick poke, spin to win. Halberds are quality weapons, right? Low ranking knight. I guess we can just do warrior. Suppose that'll be fine. I'm a little slim, you know. I'm not a big guy. You know who wasn't on that list? Oh, Rocky. Very average commoner face. I guess this guy would be like a Goyim, right? It's the average commoner. Delta farmer. Commonly seen face in the 5-finger delta. Elden Ring reference? I like the faces in like these games because I don't know, they drop a little bit of lore, but I feel like it's never like, I don't know how to describe it. 5-finger delta. I don't think that's ever mentioned ever again in any of the other games. You show me one item or creature from the 5-finger delta. You can't. Keanu Reeves is peak person. Keanu Reeves the only good celebrity. Handsome face of the refined. Common in Astora. Intelligent sharp lines, but scholarly looks invite insult. Look common in Thorland, known for its stalwart clerics. Jubilant. Jovial features of Katarina, known for festivity and drink. He's so happy. Dubious. Kareem. Ominous features associated with the Earl of Kareem. You gonna trust me to do a halberd run? Well, we probably will. Unless I get the Black Knight axe, then we'll do a halberd run. But we're not heading down to the catacombs for a while, so. Historical and Xena. That's where the guy comes from. The weird guy. The guy who goes like, "Nice, so why?" Something like that. Eerie. He does look a little eerie. A little bug-like. Great Swamp heretics face prejudice for their atypical looks. Why does this guy look like... He looks like Ryan Reynolds. Do you see it? Do you see it? He's from a distant eastern land of almond eyes and thin lips. This is just Ryan Reynolds. It is. What the hell? This is just Ryan Reynolds. That's fucking creepy. What's he doing in this game? What kind of man are we? Ew. He juts out so much. A lot of NPCs have celebrity faces. Do they really? What haircut should you get? How long is your hair? Don't get this, whatever happens. Sigurd's daughter is Emma Watson. I remember that. About as long as yours, maybe a bit shorter. Start screen sound like it does sound like Resident Evil 1. Got that peaceful, like peaceful tune. Peaceful little melody. I don't know, man. With hair, it's like so many different. It's like so much preference, you know. So much preference comes to like hair. This is kind of like what mine looks like. I think this looks the coolest. Is this just a mullet? Get a mullet. You can't go wrong with a mullet. That's what I always say. We're taking the pendant. I always take the pendant. Except for when I don't. Cleanly shaved bald head. Rough warrior hair. Shows age. Well, we're young, so we don't want that. Clipped short with a slight wave. Long hair pulled back and bound. Natural long hair accented by sweat. Neatly kept hair, common for the youth. Slightly long. Sharply curled hair cut short. Neatly trimmed as the old nobility. Dark blue hair / eyes. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it doesn't change your... Oh no, it does change your eye color. They link the eye color and the hair colors together? Kinda weird, but okay. Common in Kareem. Blue hair and eyes. Gray hair and eyes. Common in North Katarina. Gold hair and eyes beloved by members of nobility. Considered antiquated. Silver hair and eyes. Well, they can't control that. Have silver hair and eyes? That's so last century. I was just born this way, man. Very rare color. Rare color of a near extinct race. No way, Dark Souls. Can I come in? No, it's a solo playthrough. I'm sorry. You can look at Ryan Reynolds, though. You know who Ryan Reynolds is? Here he is. If you don't know him, there he is. You know him now. Invade then so I can be part of the challenge. I try to stay, I don't know, there's a lot of griefers in Dark Souls 1, I feel like. I try to stay human. If it gets really bad, I'll unhuman, but we'll try to stay human as much as possible. Don't need you putting pants on the hollows. I get it. What's this fellow's name? What's this jolly fellow's name? Yeah, we'll be the Katarina guy. What's this guy's name? I don't know how active griefers are now. I feel like last time, even when I played on the Switch, I got like one giant head. Jimmy Bobby. Jim Bob. Oh, you're on Switch. Well, no, I'm not on Switch right now. We're on PC right now. Kind dads are bad. They're Jim Bob with Katarina.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark, they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
I don't know what the fuck people were doing during Grey Age, because communities were a thing. Well, I think they were fighting dragons more than anything.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily
Only Dark Souls 1 had any lore like this. If only Dark Souls 1 had lore.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire.
Fighting dragons is the result of the fire. He stood no chance before the fire.
But soon the flames will fade.
Well, I don't think they had communities. Well, no, they had communities before the fire. No, not before the fire. Because they were just down there. In like the hole.
Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the
Making the first one kind of gay.
dark side.
Gwyn has a family. He has a brother. He wasn't born a lord. Well, he found the soul, you know. I like Nito a lot. I think Nito looks so fucking cool. Hold on, look at this rat. It's just a regular rat model, but really small.
Yes,
really funny.
indeed. The dark side brands the undead.
Don't need no Artorias apologists this chat. Artorias is kind of a bum.
The undead are corralled and led to the north.
In this land.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Where Artorias? I guess so. Look, it's just a regular rad model. Just like regular rat sized. You're not looking too good, Jim Bob. Wayne, what's up? Northern Undead Asylum. Look at the bugs. They put me in this hole full of bugs. This is my poop bucket. What is that? There's like some creature here. I should have taken the binoculars. That duck quacking noise would be so funny for the armor footsteps. Instead of armor clanking around. Duck noise spam. Poo bucket. EP water. Are you the chosen undead because you beat the Asylum Demon, or do you beat the Asylum Demon because you're the chosen undead? That's for you to decide, you know? I can't make that choice for you. But we'll see what Jim Bob decides. You want to play the Resident Evil 2 remake next? Not next. You're asking? Well, I believe. What do you think? You're the chosen undead because you beat the Asylum Demon. I really do wish I took the binoculars. I never noticed there's this like, there's creature here. It doesn't look entirely like a rat, but there's a creature's corpse here. Surrounded by the little like pill bugs. It's those like roaches that look like pill bugs, I think. How's it looking, Jim Bob? Ugh. He looks horrifying. The smile looks so creepy when he's hollowed. Fuck, first off, fuck Velka, fuck Flan. Those two motherfuckers are the bane of the lore scene since day one. This black crystal, long a symbol of farewell, is granted to banished undead. The crystal sends phantoms back to their homes or sends you back to yours. Beware of fickle use of this item if you intend to nurture relations. We're not in Lordran right now, right? We're in some land to the north. Then the bird takes us to Lordran. Kind of sad seeing these guys just kind of. I heard somebody was like, Velka's this guy. Everybody's Velka. The community is so stir crazy about Velka. I've heard people say that this is fucking Velka right here. Velka got killed by like the Asylum Demon right there. What if this guy here is Velka? My interpretation, every hollow is a player who pussied out and quit the game. I like that interpretation too. I like that interpretation too. Old Jim Bob's not hollowing though. Don't you worry. Hollow? It would appear so. He's got like fire burning in his eyes. There's still a spark of life in there somewhere. I'm gonna check the settings. Hold on. Do I have everything on the highest? I feel like I don't remember this game looking like this. I think that's really the only option I get, right? This is what we're working with. And I'm legit burned out of all games I play. Give me recommendations. What kind of games do you like? Was it the Dark Side such good writing? Simple pendant with no effect. Even so, pleasant memories are crucial to survival on an arduous journey. Are crucial to survival on arduous journeys. I read that so wrong. Dark sign signifies an accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but will one day lose their minds and go hollow. Death triggers the dark sign, which returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, but at the cost of all humanity and souls. He took the dungeon of the undead asylum to the north. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved a corpse down into the cell, and on its person was this key. Who was this knight, and what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. I like every kind of game. Depends more on the game itself than the genre. Alright. Could be done, but I'd like to see the story told in another medium. An eclipse, the sun being overshadowed by the moon, representing Gwyn's fear of being overthrown. Hold on, is the dark side on your character in this game, or is that just in 2? No, that's just in 2, right? Oh no, it's like right there. Right? That's like part of the dark sign, kind of. Little like... oh, wretched thing on my chest right there. Your chest? Yeah. Hold on. Yay, buddy. Hey, pal. Somewhere out there. Gale's doing jack shit. Probably fighting in a war or something, because he's a slave knight, isn't he? I mean, Gale's probably not alive right now, right? Or he might be. Yeah, because Gale's one of the... one of those people who failed to, like, blink the fire. Who fought the dragons as father? Gale's the oldest living NPC. Hero deaths. Why is this guy so vibrant? Get out of here, man. Disappointed? In what? The hilt of this lost sword was found discarded in the undead asylum, only slightly better than one's bare hands and not recommended for extensive use. Be certain to find a replacement quickly. Glad you're defeating it? No, I don't have the patience for that. That was probably your favorite character. I don't know if I have a favorite character. That thing curved, I saw it. I seen it. That arrow curved. History Painter isn't born yet, so who knows what Gale's doing right now. Well, I mean... Is he... what are they called in Dark Souls 3? Ashen ones? I just tried to run like it was Night Rain. The Ashen ones are just like old hollow that didn't that failed to link the flame, right? So did Gale stay alive this whole time, or did he is he an Ashen one? If he's an Ashen one, then at some point he died. Ashen's ones don't. Yeah, well, of course. I don't like this roll. The gloves are coming off. But in order to become an Ashen one in Dark Souls 3, you had to, Nice try, pal. Gale's never applied to be an Ashen one, I suppose so. It's just kind of crazy that he'd be, like, alive. Because that's, like, several thousand years between each game.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
I like to think when Soul of Cinder's doing all the ninja flips and shit, he's channeling Dark Souls 1 character. I like the implication that Oscar was climbing around on the ceiling of the asylum, and because the asylum demon was up there too before his boss arena, you just like beat him down through the roof down here. I never see it, but with mod camera you can see Oscar get hit by the boulder. Is that what it is? There's no way. I killed the goat? How can this be? The undead treasure these dull green flasks, filled with Estus at bonfire. The Estus flasks are linked to the fire keepers the Dark Tales also make reference. An emerald flask from the keeper's soul, she lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. He's T-posing. Each of the iron bars on the east side of the second floor of the North Undead Asylum. Undead Asylum is a giant undead prison segmented by countless iron bars. Even if an undead were to escape from a cell, passage to the outside world would not be gained easily. Implied the boulder hits him. It's so embarrassing, man. I've lost so much respect in you. I thought you died, like, fighting the asylum demon and he, like, trucked you through the ceiling. And you landed here dramatically. You got hit by the ball. You got hit by the ball. And now you're like, oh, it's over for me.
Now I must bid farewell.
No one's cool in this game.
Death. So go now, and thank you.
Oh, just fan perception. My fan perception has been ruined. This ball's the goat? Bye, Oscar. Check this out, check this out. Kind of the goat. 100 souls. He's worth 4 of those guys. Hold on, I didn't open this down here. Oh, I did open this down here. Hello. Can I go through this door? It's locked now, right? Locked by some contraption. I think Calth and Frampt are the same person. I think they are. I think they're like two, like... I think it's like... What's the word? I think it's like... This is Koth and this is Frampt, and you see how they're like connected? I think it's kind of like that. It's one big long, or big old long snake. That's gross. Well, they look a little gross, so I think it tracks. Either full body and statues in DS3. Ooh. This looks stupid. They look like Nessie. My fan perception's being ruined. They look like Nessie? That's silly. I guess parts of the ground have like fallen off because it looks like there's like way more building over here. You see how there's like all these arches over there? It looks like it used to be part of like a whole room. But it's built into the stone, so... That's weird. What's the implication here? What was built? This place is decrepit. Unattended. Is it? How long have we been here? Well, I kind of got scared I would actually go over. I don't know, it looks so weird. It's like the implication that there were other rooms, but also that's like the gravestones are there. They wouldn't bury people inside, right? Maybe they would. Maybe they would. They give you this crystal when they send you away to undead jail. You're undead, honey. You gotta go. They give you that crystal. That's kind of like getting served divorce papers. They give you the black crystal. That's when you know it's over. Sturdy helm made of iron. Very common type of protective gear. It provides a sound level of defense. It is wise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other physical threats. Armor made of thick leather. Gauntlets made of thick leather. Boots made of thick leather. Like Wynn's been in the kiln for maybe a few hundred years. How long have I been in this kiln? This is kind of my kiln. Other BSM got it. No, but you're undead, so it could be decades. You think they'll try a new formula one day? Well, they're trying it right now, aren't they? With Duskbloods and Night Rain? What do you think the future of FromSoft holds? Elden Ring 2. It's gonna happen, I'm telling you. It's the inner door of the Undead Asylum main hall, big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim. But this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. I mean, they're experimenting with multiplayer, but it's nothing crazy. Imagine a new Kingsfield. Well, I can't be hyped for that because I've never played a Kingsfield game. Good job, go straight ahead. It's also the implication of who's writing these messages. Oscar's thing is here, but it's like, I don't know. See, I want to say that these ruins used to be like another room, but then like maybe like there was floor here and then like this part of the mountain fell apart. But like they're built so deep into the mountain itself that there's no way that like there used to be more mountain here. Literally anyone? I guess so. Armor. I'm riding in the dirt. Snuggly's not a crow, but possibly an eagle. I kind of always thought it was like the egg. This egg's talking to me. We got all the trades. There is an item here. Full of a lost undead who has long ago gone hollow. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. Ugly the Crow's a fan-made name. It was what people put in the official guide as a placeholder, and it just stuck. Ugly the Crow. I guess within like the actual like game data, it's called an eagle or something. I like the look of the asylum a lot. It has really religious vibes. This would be the entrance, right? You come in through here. And then I guess they walk you down to either one of these wings to put you in a jail cell. Here's like the courtyard for when we have like outside time. I like the little patches of snow. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of scary looking out. There's nothing around for like miles and miles. Nothing but mountains. They really locked us up here for good. Who the fuck knows how they got us here in the first place? Back when this place was attended. I assume it's just one of many undead asylums, though. Because, I mean, it's not like it was very full at all. How would they get rid of them anyway? Can't die.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated
From somewhere far away.
that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Look, it's Velka.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
I hate
Lord
Velka. The crow consumed you? No, he wouldn't do that. So back in the Undead Asylum, it almost looked like there was no sun. I was trying to look for the sun, see if I could discern where like west and east was, so I could discern where like north and south are. But it was just completely cloudy and foggy. One of the first things we see here as we come to like Lord Ram proper is the sun. I just think that's interesting. And it's only in Lordran that you can level up and kindle bonfires. Or so it would seem. But I guess, can you do it in the Undead Asylum when you get back? Probably, right? Use Velka is most likely a scrapped idea. After naming because it's too much work to scrub it all. Yeah. Are you Velka? Kindling is a power. Small metal shield, a standard widely used shield. The shield is easy to use and is one of the smallest shields that offer 100% physical damage reduction. Is this one of the only item descriptions that has like, that refers to stats? It like directly refers to a stat? I feel like you don't see that a whole lot. One of the smallest shields that offers 100% physical damage reduction. Indigo has it so no one's doing it.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on.
Dude sounds not unlikable,
That won't stop you.
but he sounds
So,
likable.
Off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead.
All the games need a sad boy. Who's the sad boy in Elden Ring? Is it what's his face? Mr. Maidenless? Vare? Yeah, is it Vare? I don't know. He's not super sad. I guess he said he has to exist in the same, like, universe as you, but he's not generally a very sad guy. Oh, yeah, I don't think it counts. I got chili. Smith Man? Elden Ring may not have a crestfallen. Oh, Smith Man? Maybe. He is pretty sad. That's why Elden Ring is in peak. And only a great game. No response, she cannot speak. So in the intro cutscene, you see like a woman kneeling over like an undead and grabbing the ember. And I always thought it looked like her. And it looked like she was in the graveyard over there. Right? But now it feels like when you see her here, it seems like she's been here for like a while. He tells you to give up because that's a requirement. No, I think he encourages you. Aqueducts. Blight Town. That was Chaos Witch? No, not that was a different scene. When they were like, even now embers remain. And like a lady was kneeling over like a corpse. There's no way that was Chaos Witch lady. Have you ever jumped into the well? I've jumped into the well. It's just a nobody. I thought it looked a lot like... What is her name? Anastasia? You can just jump into the well. They just let you do that.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your
Noobs going
humanity?
straight to the graves.
Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses.
The good old days.
Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead. And
It's already better than Pun
it's
Pun.
humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. Oh, have you seen that terribly morose lass? The Firekeeper. She's stuck keeping that bonfire lit. Sad, really. She's mute and bound to this forsaken place. They probably cut her tongue out back in her village, so that she'd never say any god's name in vain. How do these martyrs keep chugging along? I'd peter out in an instant.
Bro, how frozen are you? It would never freeze. How's it going, Cylindrus? He's from Mexico. I'm pretty frozen. We got a lot of snow recently.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access
That was super
the
secret
undead
anti-Mexican trait.
through the waterway. The other
My
bell
super
is
secret
back
anti-Mexican
down
trait.
below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool. Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
The bells ring every time somebody like rings the bells, right? For real? They're really active in Dark Souls land today. Blight Xanthus is some part in Blight Town becoming a cesspool. We're gonna head up there. I like how in Dark Souls 1 there's just so much that isn't like talked about. Like yeah, there's just a giant bird and nobody really like talks about it. Yeah, this is the giant bird. It's just the giant bird of Firelink and nobody acknowledges it. Why is there time travel in Dark Souls 1? Well, there's time travel in every game. Wouldn't be a Dark Souls game without time travel. Not gonna lie. I don't like looking at my ungloved hands. I'm just gonna have to deal with the roll. If I have that roll, I might as well wear my helmet too. I'm looking like a proper knight. One of the first statements is time is convoluted. I think that's a mistranslation though. That's what I hear a lot. Is there time travel in Elden Ring? Isn't Fair Mazula kind of like in a weird space and time? That's kind of like time travel. Hammer with a sharp spike on its pommel, one of the more barbaric cleric weapons. Uniquely, this hammer inflicts thrust damage and causes bleeding. Medium for casting miracles of the gods, standard talisman issued to common believers. Talisman to cast miracles, attune miracles from a scroll at a bonfire. Most miracles have a limited number of uses. Defeat the master of the world you have invaded to acquire humanity. The cracked red-eye orb allows players to temporarily imitate this ability, normally limited to the dark rates of Kath. I've been told that the implication is that the priest guy, this is like his secret room. Because you find like his cleric items. And then you find his red-eye orbs. And what else did we find? Firebombs? Did we find a soul? Never forget how I discovered without a guide how to remove the three fingers mark thing. It's a byproduct of making summons canon and lore. Yeah. Relatively powerful ranged weapon, especially in situations calling for fire damage, a very precious item at low levels. Many warriors use these to augment their strategic repertoire. Bone fragment reduced to white ash. Return to last bonfire used for resting. Bonfires are fueled by bones of the undead. In rare cases, the strong urge of their previous owners to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. I guess maybe that's how they got rid of undead. Because you know, the jail wasn't looking super full. Eventually they just burned them to fuel the bonfire. Your greatest gamer moment? My least favorite FromSoft game after Dark Souls 2. He has to drop the Dark Souls 2 slander in there. Can't go 1 second without it. Hint he's not trustworthy. Lloyd's Talisman. Talisman utilized by Allfather Lloyd's cleric knights to hunt down the undead. Blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. The outside world, the undead are accursed creatures, and Lloyd's cleric knights are widely praised for their undead hunts. This blessed talisman blocks undead recovery, allowing the knights to fight with impunity. I'm going to spread the DS2 slander from time to time. Let's calm it down, boys. Let's calm it down. Oh, look who it is. Look what's waiting for me. He's already here. Yui, the guy behind Dark Souls 2, did Night Rain. He did a good job. I wonder who's doing Duskbloods. I think I first played Dark Souls 1 in like middle school. My older brother made me play it because I think he wanted to watch me like die a lot. I remember I had a bow, I think, or something. I hit the crow. I remember that I hit the crow. And then I tried to fight the guy. I tried to fight the, what's he called? Try to fight the guy. I was one of those kids who just liked to kill NPCs, you know? I'm sorry, man. I'll probably leave going human for when we need to fight NPC invaders. I always kick Lotric off because his questline's annoying. No, I like doing Lotric's questline. We'll be doing it as it is proper. Get the fat bring immediately. You're fine now, but his quest was known to bug. What would happen? I like how Dark Souls 1 had the ragdolls. It's a shame they never brought them back. Come back. If you roll into them, you can like launch them. Inside would appear for his invasion fight. Wouldn't. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. Velka mentioned. We can't escape her, no matter how hard we try. Hear the water. I wish I could see the water. Undead Berg. I don't know, there's something funny about Undead Berg. Undeadville. They're really on the nose. But it fits, you know? Oh. I didn't think you could actually make that jump for some reason. Oh yeah? You think the Uchigatana merchant is crazy or he's actually petting an invisible cat? I didn't even know the implication was it was a cat. I think I always thought he was petting like the tub. Or like his sword. Like he was talking to the sword. I think that's something I picked up from the internet though. I think my first opinion of him was that I thought he was petting the tub. I was like, oh, he's crazy. He's insane. This man's not all there. People say it is the sword. That's an opinion I definitely picked up online. It wasn't my first read of it. Try jumping. Large soul of a lost undead. Large soul of a lost undead who was long ago gone hollow. Like, there's no sword model there, so I always wonder. I like that. I don't know. My first guess wouldn't have been Invisible Cat. But that's a really funny thought. It's got a name. Oh, it does have a name, huh? Whatever it is Invisible Cat. Oh, that's the street over by Pepper Demon, huh? I guess both areas load in, huh? You can see the messages down there and everything. Rubbish. Rubbish with no value. Who in their right mind would bother carrying this around? Perhaps you need help. You can see it's it's actually rendered. In fact, it's all rendered in real time. Kind of impressed. I guess the game didn't run very well on launch. Until they like got patches out. Very impressive they could do that. Yeah, I mean there are no loading screens and all that. They just use the clever little tricks like the aqueduct. I always kind of thought I could make this jump. And yet I never can. Works by simple distance, yeah. So tantalizingly close, but never. Never have I reached the other side. There's always grave lords like you're an undead burg, but I don't think they don't actually affect your world until you get to New Game Plus. Shame. How come Miyazaki went from the simple code monkey to CEO from this? What about New Game Plus? The Gravelord Servant Covenant doesn't do anything to you unless you're in New Game Plus. It like spawns in the special Gravelord enemies. Whatever. I won't fucking use it because of how convoluted it is. Well, it's only convoluted because it only affects people in New Game Plus. So it's like nobody actually knows what it does because you have to beat the game first. Would you be sad if I deserted you? Yeah. Why do you ask? Vertically elongated wooden shield decorated with the white dragon. Wood shields are lighter than metal shields, but with lower physical damage reduction and reduced shield stability. Never desert Wayne. Wayne military services forever. I like having shields on my arm just because it looks cool, but I don't actually use them. This Wiener Squadron. What a strange thing to ask. Buckler is OP. It is. I don't think Buckler doesn't have a unique parry in this game, right? It just shares a parry with other small shields, or does it still have its Buckler parry? Biggest parry window, the small shields. Okay, so it still has the unique parry. Let's see it. Let's see him. He's his invisible cat that sits in the tub. I just killed your invisible cat. I'm sorry.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale. Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has
Also, he's
moved in
just
below.
crazy,
And up
for sure.
above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
Little things like this make the game shine. Key to a residence in the Undead Burg. Simple, sturdy design of the locks in the burg keep out unwanted visitors. But this is a standard key in these parts and will open several residences.
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat.
I have no idea the
We
innate
talk
pleasure Latin
business
Americans
or we
feel when
talk
we see a
nothing
thief
at
getting
all.
lynched on the streets. Well, I'm American, so you know. I like to beat up pickpockets. It's in me blood. We shoot them here. A classic. A classic. Small leather-covered round shield reinforced in critical spots with metal. Small shields are always less stable, but landing critical hits after parry is easier. I always lynch them before, then shoot them. I kind of wanted to do a rapier playthrough at first.
Thank you kindly.
Talked about it earlier. We'll do the halberd. There's just fresh blood on the wall.
Oh, you again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
Halberd, if you're interested in soon.
Here,
Yeah, we'll do the
I'm not
halberd
here to
playthrough, don't worry.
chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. Here, I'm not. We talk.
I know he has other dialogue. Do I have to buy more stuff to get him to, like, talk to me more?
Here, I'm not here. We talk. Oh, thank you very much. Come back soon.
I also like how, in Dark Souls 1, people say things if you walk away without exiting the menu.
Oh, you again.
They call you,
I
like,
hope you've
fucking
brought
rude.
Plenty of souls.
You have to hit him?
Hey, what's the matter? Ew! What was that about? Oh, never mind. Here, I'm not here to. We talk What a waste of time. Go and fall off a cliff.
I don't know. I like him. Sounds like he went to Epstein's Island. Go and fall off a cliff.
Ow! Oh, you again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
That's not an armor set you can actually get, is it? With, like, his, like, neck scarf and everything. He looks cool. Basically a kill with no consequences. Yeah, but I don't want to kill him, you know?
Throw me a bone, will you? You haven't got much time anyway. Right, Julia?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, I hope... Here, I'm not here. We...
Yulia. No unique to him. But I don't want to kill him.
Thank you kindly. Oh, I hope you... Cheap bastard. Right, Julia?
Does he name drop Yulia even if, like,
Oh, I
you
hope
don't hit him?
What a waste of time. Go and Fall off a cliff.
I feel like I've only ever heard him say the fall off a cliff line. That's all the dialogue unless you attack. I don't want to kill him. Maybe we'll come back later and kill him once I buy everything he has. I don't want to kill him right now, though. Dark Souls. How's it going, Gromy? How you doing, man? Oh, let me equip my new shield. I really like this shield. I really like how it looks. And it has a good parry, too, so... Been playing a classic lately. I've been playing mod. I saw, man. I saw. I've been seeing it on Steam. Need jumping. What mods do you have on? Yeah. I always liked having Avalon in my offhand. I'm a big fan of having a crossbow in your offhand. Just the basic stuff. Immersion animation. The only one that probably matters is realistic headshots. What does realistic headshots do? They like fold over. Makes head. Oh, I see. Okay. You think there was a time where any kind of IRL relationship was not like applying for a job? Do you think there was a time where any kind of IRL relationship was not like applying for a job? What do you mean? Like getting to be somebody's friend? Or like an actual like relationship? Oh, one had the sprint key. I think I used to have that one too. Woman in New Vegas is glacial. Yeah, it can be pretty grating after your like up-teenth playthrough. Any kind of relationship. I feel like... How's your head? I woke up with a little bit of a headache, but I was okay. I stayed up for like an extra hour after stream just drinking water in a Discord call with friends. How's your head? Oh, more perks, cool. More perks is cool. I remember I went through the trouble. This was before there was like a good mod loader for New Vegas, I think. I manually installed all my mods. And then like my shitty little laptop couldn't run them. I could play the game for like half an hour and then the game would like crash and my PC or my laptop would like overheat. I'm ready to stream, but since I'm waiting on my co-star, I figured I'd stop in and see if you're okay. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Maybe my head's still a little heavy, but we're doing alright. I thought you didn't play... No, Willie didn't play New Vegas. I thought Willie played New Vegas. Because I referenced the song, I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire, and he didn't know the song. Best RPGs of all time. I agree. I like New Vegas a lot. I owned the special edition on the PS3. But Howard really hates that game. I bet. I don't blame him. Imagine everybody telling you you suck and it's because of this one game. Everything you do compared to this one game. This one game from like the 2000s. And everybody compares everything you do. I like how in this game some weapons have like not feedback, but like if you miss a swing with the axe or with a halberd, your character like stumbles. I think that was really nice. I hate that they didn't keep that. 16 times the detail. That song is from 3 though, isn't it? I don't want to set the... You know what? It might be. I guess he didn't play 3 either. Or maybe I asked him about 3. I don't remember. It was during one of the Pokemon Coliseum streams. Heard the show tries to retcon New Vegas. I bet. I bet it does. I'm good at parrying, I promise. Watching a streamer and she's a little too good at video games when I'm starting to think she's maybe trans. That's why people hated the halberd. It's a skill issue. You get extra range and better damage than a shorter weapon. But, you know, you have to land your hits. I was positive this was a draft comment. In such a daze that I'm just saying whatever to stop me from working on stuff. Hey man, you know, sometimes you need a break. Current season's retconning New Vegas as I type this. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like no matter what, if I don't want to be that kind of guy, but I feel like if I watch the show, I'm gonna just not like it, no matter what, you know? I'm gonna be like, no, that's wrong. No, it's not like that. It's one of those things where I know too much about the games, where like, I'm just gonna complain. I just don't think I'm gonna watch the show at all. I heard we're getting a New Vegas remaster though, after the season 2 ends. I think Asa's actually going to die by the end. Probably. And just found the African... what? African firebomb. Just remembered she was meant to die. Uh-oh. Looks boring, IMO. You're loving the show? It's my wife's avenue to Fallout. On black firebombs? No, yeah, I got it. I got it. Black Bisque Urn. Filled with the black powder, explodes inflicting fire damage. Powerful ranged weapon, especially in situations calling for fire damage. Very precious item at low levels. Black firebombs are especially destructive. Relatively powerful ranged weapon. Many warriors use it to augment their strategic repertoire. Throwing knife uses a projectile. Throwing knives have limited range and accuracy compared to arrows, but offer a quick and easy ranged attack. Undead who lack other means of ranged attacks will do well to stock a few of these. Unless Fujimoto decides to be good to Denji for 1 second. Unlikely. I'll have to play Tittymon. Good luck Dark Soulsing. Thanks, man. Good luck with the titties. Didn't even know firebombs could have a crit score. Welcome to this platform that has no use. But you can be up here. Just to be up here. And so I will be up here. This is the bridge. Isn't it? It is. I see the platform there where you would fight where you go to fight the rats. And let me go up here first. What's your favorite companion and why is it Veronica? I think Raul ended up being my favorite by the end. Mexican, you know. Probably a Marcus stan. Gold pine resin. I'm gonna say roll, but I backspaced it after the credit score joke. You're on thin ice, buddy. I was doing so good with these parries earlier. Ooh, buddy, calm down. But yeah, I think I liked Raoul. Rare pine resin which emits golden sparks, applies lightning to right-hand weapon. Affected weapon inflicts rare lightning damage, making it effective against targets which are resilient to both magic and fire. Very effective against dragon family foes. Veronica just fits my playstyle so well. I like sniping and having someone in the fray taking aggro when it's fucking obnoxious to you. He's very broody for sure. I feel like most people who play the game fucking love Boone. You ever see a dude playing Fallout New Vegas? I bet you he has Boone. Like his hat. His hat is nice. God, I was doing so with these parries earlier. Ooh. Welcome to this other platform that has no real use, but you can get down here anyway. And I guess there used to be, yeah, it led over there. Your mod also rules because it makes melee so much more late game viable. Veronica, go zoom. Oh, your companions can sprint too? I'm gonna try and fight him. And situate the mod to your liking. Set it up where everyone can sprint. I want to see the Death Claw sprint. Ooh, hold it there. Oh. Damn. Put a reverse Naruto run with claws wide ready to grab you. Just speeds up the existing run animation is all. Probably scary though, because they already run so fucking fast at you. We're gonna try that again. I can do it. I know I can. Agility makes it faster, endurance gives you more, and it costs action points. Yeah, I think we were using the same sprint mod. I remember mine costing action points too. Embarrassing, I died to the Black Knight. Dude, I only play survival mode. I love survival mode. Okay, buddy, round 2. Come and get it. I could backstab cheese him, but that feels disrespectful, so I won't do that. It's fun. It seems like so much of a pain in the ass. I think it's like so negligible, if anything. You almost always have like enough water and like food in your inventory. The only real thing is like getting a place to sleep, and that happens so like uncommonly. Yeah, but if anything, it's like it's negligible. That was disrespectful, I'm sorry. Wayne, what's up? Mike is streaming? He is. He was just here? Sure was. Appreciate him. Upping weapons mid parry. To my dagger. What if I had a dagger? It is locked. Would you speak with my friend if I was a woman? Yeah, dude. You good, man? Is somebody filling your head with these thoughts? Not my Wayne. Oh, dude, the cowl goes under the armor. That's nice. Procrastinating so hard. My little chicken legs. What are these retarded ass schizophrenia statements? You love me if I was a worm ass statement. You asked earlier if making friends or like having relationships was ever not like doing a job interview. I feel like when you're younger, especially because you just form connections so naturally when you're around people. As you get older, making friends is a more deliberate action you have to take, you know? Never had that feeling? Titanite chunk for weapon reinforcement, not found outside of Lordran. With the discovery of chunks in Lordran, the race to locate the legendary slabs has begun. Could they be mere myth? This weapon reinforcing Titanite is imbued with a particularly powerful energy. Reinforces weapons that cannot be reinforced normally to +5. After this Titanite was peeled from its slab, it is said that it received a special power, but its specific nature is not clear. You've never had that feeling even now? You like X-Thing? Oh, I like X-Thing. Bam, friend. Would you love me statement sounds super funny to me. A peculiar bottomless wooden box. Its origins are unknown. Some deride it as a symbol of unbridled avarice. Any number of items can be deposited into the box, and items can be managed while resting in a bonfire. Standard crossbow issued to soldiers. While bows require both hands, a crossbow is held in one, but arming each bolt takes time. Chainmail helm of thin interlinking rings of steel. It is common throughout the human world, since it can be easily produced. It is not heavy. It's not too heavy and offers good defense. Knights may favor flashy armor, but for warriors on the battlefield, anything is fine as long as it keeps them alive. This cloth worn by hollow warriors, it is so tattered that it barely serves its purpose anymore. I feel like if making friends feels like a job interview, it's forced and you're trying too hard. Trying to make a puzzle piece fit. Well, I don't know, sometimes, sometimes you don't connect right away, but you still want to be friends, and then you kind of gotta, like, fight for it. I always kind of view friendship as, like, an inherently selfish action. It's an action you gotta take if you want to, like, make friends, Helm worn by hollow soldiers may be old and battered, but its iron construction makes it quite sturdy. It is wise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other physical threats. I've never had to fight for it. Well, it's probably because if you didn't connect with somebody, you just didn't, like, pursue further relations. I'm washed. Look at my thrust. Oh, true. Don't say it ever feels like a job interview, but it doesn't change. It sometimes feels like that. You can tell within first 5 minutes if we're compatible or not. I feel like sometimes people surprise you, When it's a survival thing, it's even more ass. You know what? I don't ever remember him roaring. But he roared. Oh, brother. Hungover, or are you too tough for that? I had a slight headache. You know what, this is a bad position to put myself in. Ouch. Yeah, I don't remember him ever making noises, but I guess I didn't used to play with headphones because I was like on the Switch. And before that on the PS3. Rat. Hangovers didn't hit until I was 25. You'll get there. Well, I mean, I was super hungover after like the first drinking stream. Wayne is young, unlike us. He can drink a whole barrel and be okay the next day. No, after the first drinking stream, I was like, I had a headache for like 2 days after. Oops, I missed some messages, I think. I once made a 5-year friend from asking if he knew where to buy drugs. See, this is a different game. You're down with the wrong Dark Souls 1. It's like, I like drugs too. Bam, friendship. He moved out. I made friends with the guy who moved in, mistakenly knocking on the door, forgetting he moved out. Well, I feel like if you had roommates, it'd be better to, like, actually talk to them, At least try to be cordial with them. The only headache I ever got was because there was a blood clot in my brain. That was your only headache ever? I've only had a headache once in my entire life. Blood clot. Takes a lot to get you down, I guess. No, this is a neighbor. Oh, I see. How neighborly of you. I get chronic migraines, not so much anymore, but it was fucking tragic when I was a teen. I used to get headaches pretty often when I was a teen too. And then my mom gets migraines, so I'm afraid I'm gonna get some of that. Migraines fucking suck, dude. Don't recommend them. I like how they built this the right way. Because, you know, if somebody was attacking you trying to take the tower, they'd have to swing their right hand with their weapon and they'd hit the wall. I like how they built that the right way. Oh, calm it down, partner. You really you saw his chance and he took it. Like for you, women are far more predisposed to migraines than men. Unlucky for you, men are far more predisposed to heart problems. All those monsters are gonna catch up to me. Disappeared for a month and turns out he was in a psychiatric ward because the voices told him to drive into a guardrail at 90 and he did it. He lived? He's sturdy. That having headaches ever was great. It's more magnetic to death in general. Or also just more magnetic to death in general. I never had a headache in my life and I suddenly got a fucking migraine. I'd assume I was dying, which I guess you were, to be fair. There's my puddle of goop. $31. I feel like I was doing way more damage earlier. And that lightning damage really added to my numbers, huh? I was gonna say I won't lunging attack him this time, but I don't know. I'm friends with nurses because your survival depends on that. Low swing, bastard. We're nice people. Does the music really start that suddenly? Sure does. Let me go both headphones mode so I can enjoy the music. That lingers for a while. Ouch. I'm just not good at dodging that one. Rat. actually do know this boss because I watched somebody on YouTube play this in the past forever ago, and I remember thinking they were gonna keep the theme and have a boss for every horoscope. Would have been really fucking cool. Yeah, that would have been nice. They only have the 2 though. I kind of thought they were gonna do the same thing when I played it for the first time. The Virgo demon. The Leo demon. I guess there is kind of a Leo demon. He's not called that though. He's like lost an opportunity right there. Libra demon. I guess we got Libra demon eventually. Libra exists, but in another game. Enough mucking about. Horoscope themes are a little overplayed, but I love it every time. Same, dude. Do such fucked up shit with it. I think the symbolism you can shove it. Think of the symbolism you can shove in there. Christ almighty, give a guy some room to breathe, pal. Oh boy. Like when they add occultism themes to their bosses. I think Virgo Demon could have been really interesting. FF12 has it on Wayne. Maybe we'll play FF12 one day. Maybe. It does actually. Called FF12 the Zodiac Age. Well, I'd hope it'd have Zodiac themes. You rat bastard, you. Fantasy loves a bit of symbolism. That's why the series has done some of my favorite JRPG boss designs. Let me act like I know how to play this game. Those quirky Japs ain't killing gods. Yay. I also like the implication that the demons are stopping you from, like, ringing the bells. And originally Centipede Demon was supposed to be the boss of the church. That sort of thing that you kind of, like, you miss a lot, you know? Probably wouldn't get it in the first playthrough. Still can't dodge that overhead. These are already in decline by Dark Souls 1. Yeah, they're already on decline. I mean, pretty much everything's already in decline. Can't play Resident Evil 9 for it to be well optimized for it to run decently on my PC. Can't wait to play Resident Evil 9 for it to be well optimized for it to run decently on your PC. Keep hoping, pal. Keep hoping. Play FF12 right now if it wasn't so tedious. Not until we kill Bed of Chaos. I mean, even then, just by being like a member of like the Light faction, you're in decline, aren't you? Keeping them alive.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Tell him tell him you and he'll be best bros ever right now, Wayne. People thought he was Gwyn's son. I thought that was always stupid.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In
I think Sims 3 finally gonna try that Isla Paradiso world.
Be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
My old PCs could never handle it back in the day, and I'm notorious for making computers cry. Actually, my 2026 gaming PC can handle this 12-year-old expansion pack. Why is it just like, why? Why is it so intense?
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
White Sign Soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
One of my classmates was checking for a PC to buy. Looking for his son, Gwyn's the son. God, it makes so much sense. I'm gonna buy a PC in this economy. It's a lot, also badly optimized in a game where the base game used to have 5 to 7 minute loading screens. Christ. This PC has no GPU, he checks. I hate the Solaire's the worm thing. I also never got that. I don't know when it was I don't know when I first learned about Solaire. I feel like when I first met him, I already knew about him. But I couldn't tell you the first time I learned about Solaire. When I first played the game fully on the Switch, I definitely already knew who he was.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Idiot, Solaire's the soup. That line I hear everywhere. First met him, I just knew the memes. Didn't know he fucking got corrupted and that I would have to kill him. It breaks my heart. Spoilers. Really just because the worm drops a sunlight shield and uses lightning. Legend of Elden Ring had good castles. Not spoilers because you can just save him. If I live in Dark Souls or Bloodborne land, I'd probably kill myself. See, the cool thing about living in Bloodborne or Dark Souls land, if you kill yourself, you just come right back. Epic. I like having stamina. No, it doesn't. It drops the spell. Not only certain people have that curse. Well, I mean, if you don't have that curse, I think you'd just be living in medieval world. But I think most people have the curse, or at least a lot of people do. A good few. A good chunk. The UG treatment. Anyone can get it. I've never fought the dragon like straight up. Because you're supposed to like be able to do that, right? We'll come back and do it later. Damn, your waist is snatched. Thanks. I've been working out. Dodge his fire breath running into the wall, I guess, but I can't get it to work most times. I've never gotten him to like come down and like keep fighting me. I don't think I've ever really killed him either. Elden Ring saddens you. I get him to come down by tenting him behind cover. You get him to come down by tenting him behind cover. You gotta talk that shit. We'll come back when we're stronger and we'll fight him. Most people just shoot off his tail. Yeah, but they never like fight him, you know? I want to go fight him later. And we can chop off his tail while he's like standing there. We're gonna have a halberd, so we can probably reach it. I don't want to fight that guy. You know what? I'll be the first to say it. I'm not that guy. Clearly not. You're looking for him? You're looking in the wrong place. I am not him. I'm merely me. Be summoned to another world as a phantom through your sign and defeat the area boss to acquire humanity. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted, and the white sign soapstone allows undead to assist one another. This black sprite is called humanity, but little is known about its true nature. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? Pipe down, buddy. He lived that? We're walking away? Fist the pig. Why do they like fisting pigs so much in this series? There's 2 pigs. Well, you can't fist the Dark Souls 2 pigs. But, you know, the guy didn't get the memo, so... Per time. Okay, pal. I just don't play nice with spear users. The same pig. It's so funny how he has like armor all over his body, except his butt. Where the... You had a friend, didn't you? Ouch. Shouldn't have done it. There he goes. Alluring skull. Of course, all the games same pig, because God forbid we make a new skeleton. That save time, you know. Go skull. Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. We gotta read its item description first, though. Go with meekly lingering souls. Throw to shatter and spread souls to attract certain types of enemies. I'm reading here, pal. Did he aggro onto me? Not yet. I feel like a genius the first time doing that. Souls are a concentration of life, and the life-starved hollows are lured by its power. Not effective for all enemies. Okay, let's see what this arc's looking like. Go get it, boy. No! His bud remains. Oh! Oversight merchant should be gods in the Souls game. His bud remains undiddled. What a shame. We're both left unsatisfied now. I got his helmet though. Severed head of the fully armored Fang boar, taken by the one who killed it as proof of his victory, just as the gods once did with the head of the ancient dragon. To be worn on the head is a surprisingly sound piece of protective gear. Oh yeah. Boar up. Armor worn by hollow soldiers may be old and battered, but its iron construction makes it quite sturdy. I shouldn't have made myself so skinny. My waist is snatched though. You bastard. My halberd's over there. Spin to win. We've been denied our spin. That's like a cheeseburger at a dog show. I'm gonna use that line. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I'm gonna use it. The purpose of this key is unknown. It appears to be a basic prison cell key. Well, I guess we know its purpose, huh, pal? You've seen that? It's just not your day, pal. Be wary of the liar. Game's pretty active, yeah. Surprisingly. We've been hearing the bell a lot. You know, I never got the hype I never got the hype about the Baldur sword. I just don't think, I think it looks kind of janky. I prefer a rapier. Knight shield. And look, now you can see that guy and know that he's gonna jump you when you pass through that passageway. This medium metal shield is elegantly carved and painted, although it is thought to have been used by ancient knights of the nobility. Its defense capabilities are similar to other shields. I'm in danger. Gotta make a tactical retreat. Oh, okay. A lot less. There's no way. Black firebomb, 6 damage. Unheard of. Calm it down, buddy. Black firebomb. This guy's real aggressive. Looking a little worse for wear here. I'll go pick up the halberd in a second. I kind of want to beeline it over here. Even these guys are kind of tough. I'm gonna have to be a little agile if I'm gonna get past these guys. You lived? Risk it for the biscuit. I hear a lot of stories about people like coming to this part of like the area and hearing the clanking sound and getting scared. Thinking it was like an enemy or something, I don't know. Becoming the man worth 100 log picking. Yeah, I hear that pretty often. People like come here and get scared. Like, what is that? I don't know, my first read of the situation wasn't like enemy. We'll introduce ourselves later. Hold on, let me go get the halberd. Fuck. I was doing so good before. Let's go beeline it for the halberd. Don't turn around or you'll regret it. Gonna make you regret it. I was scared of the sleepwalking troll in PS1 Harry Potter game back in the day, but I had zero fear of literally any other game as a kid. I don't know what was up with that. The sleepwalking troll. I'm not familiar with this beast. I see a picture of the sleepwalking troll. Didn't even know Silent Hill and Resident Evil games were horror games. Just thought of them as action adventure. Yippee! I'm having so much fun. Here we go. You love Dino Crisis? Dino Crisis was scary. 16 strength, you could do that. Apparently a horror game it is. Titanite shard for weapon reinforcement, most common Titanite material. Titanite shards are fragments of legendary slabs. Titanite is etched into weapons to reinforce. Opens the narrow passage leading below at the far face of the Great Bridge in the Undead Burg. The lower Undead Burg is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the wily thieves and the wild dogs who serve the Capra demon. Can't be scared and have a boner simultaneously. Have to watch this to understand. Did the dinosaurs give you a boner? He does look kind of scary. You ever see the redhead girl? I feel like you could see like a character like that in like a Soul Reaper game or something. I don't know. His model did kind of look kind of like horror-y. I don't know. A pale skin. He had some polygons. The redhead girl. EMC. I remember. Oh, hey man. Go get us 16 strength. This one Harry Potter game was actually a gem though. Is that the one where the meme comes from with like the guy? What's his name? Hagrid? Hagrid? Yes. Yes, one Hagrid. This one in PS2 Harry Potter games were fire. I did a Harry Potter PS2 game and didn't get past the tutorial. Sure were, you had all of them. Hagrid is a mythic figure in Latin American internet culture. Hello, good sir. Okay, let me see what this... Long-hilted weapon mixing spear and axe is difficult to handle. Requiring both strength and dexterity, the halberd has 2 elementary attacks. You're like thrusting and large sweeping swings. However, one false swing, the wielder is left wide open. Crash to Insanity? Dude, I loved Crash to Insanity.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
We forgot to talk to a priest guy in Firelink Shrine. We'll do that on our way back.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh? There are 2 types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension.
Not the greatest PS2 game ever and just fucked up.
It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services.
Miss Jack and Daxter. I miss Jack and Daxter too, man. In like 20 years. I wonder when the Crash Bandicoot's so bad because I had a demo disc that I kept replaying and I was so excited to see Crash in a Christmas gift only. Realized it was Crash Team Racing, which wasn't bad, but damn. Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter felt like the same game to me. I'm gonna leave because stream is too distracting for my fried brain. Take it easy, man. Good luck out there. Demo disc was my substance for a long time. Demo discs is how I first played Medieval.
You can forge armor just like
Like when Crash did a little jig.
Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank was pretty good.
Whether you forge weapons or armor first.
Have a good one. Take it easy, Carol. Have a good night, man.
But nobody wants to see you go hollow.
Love
So
Jack and
whatever you
Daxter
do,
and Ratchet and Clank dearly.
You'd better do it well.
So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor, whether you forge weapon, nobody, so whatever. Forge it, whether you forge weapon, nobody, so whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
I like the way he says that. The evolution of Jack games was so funny. It started off as an adventure game, then it became like GTA Lite.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Imagine if Pizza Hut still gave demos, then I'd still go to Pizza Hut. Otherwise, it's the Caesar for me. Caught me off guard too because it's not like you knew what was in a Game Pass, but you saw in a case or if you're lucky in Game Informer magazine, so it was like a special surprise. This isn't Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot doesn't ride a car. But for all those times he does. Whoa. I miss going purely off of case art and vibes and picking games. Now you're kind of like, you go into like, if you even walk into a brick and mortar store, you walk in there knowing everything, right? Used to be you just saw like whatever shit looked the coolest. Mom, can I have this one? And maybe on that lucky day they'd say yes. But now you walk in there and you know everything about every single game on that shelf. The wonder is gone. Castlevania went so fucking hard back then. It was every Castlevania game had an aura around it because of the box art. I like having like my weapon and then a shield because it looks cool. But spears and halberds are those types of weapons that like, I feel like they have a really janky one-handed moveset because, you know, you're not supposed to use them with one hand. Whereas most other weapons have a pretty functional one-handed moveset. They're making it pretty clear this is a two-hander, you know? Castlevania still goes hard. I love Vania. You should play Order of Ecclesia. It was so cool too. You love this case so much. It's a wiki link. I can't click it. Back at the old Firelink Shrine. Let's go talk to the guy I forgot to talk to. Are his friends here? Nope, not yet.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Oh, but now he's gonna be really expensive.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
He gave me a penny. Try to put this, I put it through creepy link. No, it still comes out blank for me. Night night, don't degen too late, mister. Sir, yes sir. I was fucking heading to bed. Take it easy, man. Have a good night. Oh fuck. My bad.
You damn fool. Enough of you. Feel the wrath of the gods.
No man, I was just tabbing in. I was just tabbing in, man. I was just tabbing in. No man, I don't want to do this. Don't do this. Don't do this, man. You don't have to do this. Hit me. See it. What the fuck did he do? Didn't he, man, bruh? Mulan teeth, man. He has the night shield, doesn't he? Got Oswald, yeah. Make sure this Pepega doesn't die too quick, okay, draft? I was just tabbing in, man. But thanks for the penny. Coin made of copper, its face shows Old Man McLoif, god of medicine and drink. Even coins of great value in the world of men have little value in Lordran, where the accepted currency is souls. Those who dream of returning to the outside world are fond of carrying these around. Yes, sir. Sorry, pal, range diff. McLoif is a fucking nobody, never mentioned again. He's the god of medicine and drink. I heard a theory one time that, like, you see all these little, like, peasant fucking undead here in the church. Because, like, when the outbreak happened, like, everybody evacuated to the church. So that's why you have this, like, room full of nobodies. For this guy to buff. All the people who, like, evacuated over here for safety. Fixed. Here. Hold on, let me kill this wizard. Hey, gents. Things are wild. Ooh. Got the trident. Oh, hold on, this guy wants some smoke too. Oh, wow, that does go hard. Castlevania Curse of Darkness. The 3D game? I feel like I would have bought this if I saw this at the store when I was younger. Goofy Dance unlocked. Trident of the Six-Eyed Channelers, sorcerers who serve Seath the Scaleless in collecting human specimens. Thrusted in circular motions in a unique martial arts dance that stirs nearby allies into a bloodthirsty frenzy. He does a little heel click too. That take a durability? It does. 80, Jesus Christ. Impossible not to. Nobody ever knows that one either, which is crazy because you loved it. I'm not a big Castlevania guy. I didn't grow up with the series, you know. I didn't know they had 3D games. I didn't either. I'm boarded up. They locked him in this room and then they boarded the room up. Whatever he did, it must have been bad. Locked you away and then they sealed up the room so they could forget about you. Who are you, mister?
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse. Please, I have duties to fulfill, and I will reward you handsomely. Well, I am certain you stand to benefit.
Don't have the collection now. No excuse. Like looking at their icons on my PS5 home screen. Lament of Innocence shows the origin of the Belmont family and how Dracula came to be. How their eternal feud began. It was a 3D PS2 game.
Please, well,
That sounds pretty important for people to not know about it. I guess I've never met a Castlevania lore head.
thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Low-key, when I first saw him sitting like this, I started sitting like that. That's kind of a cool pose.
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
Lament of Innocence was slightly ass, but it was good to me, and the lore in the Castle game is necessary to understanding Castlevania lore in general. I like Order of Ecclesia. The main character's pretty.
I am free. Now, I can get back to work. I am free.
Ecclesia Gooners. Oh, bye-bye. I am Jim Bob, the Jolly Knight. But I'm not a knight. I gave away my title to undertake my warrior's pilgrimage. But then I was captured and sent to the asylum. Now I can get back to work. He's such a chill guy. He's so cool and nice. Never played that one actually. I didn't have many DS games. I missed a Funger stream, it seems. Yes, the anniversary stream. Also got drunk. What? Yeah, man, anniversary stream. Had to pull out all the stops. What did I just get? Got the large soul. Or the, yes, nameless soldier. Large soul of a nameless undead soldier who has long ago gone hollow. Oh, wait. You got drunk last night? Yeah. Soul of a long-lost firekeeper. Each firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and the draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity and can boost the power of precious Estus flasks. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the firekeeper's soul to reinforce the Estus flasks. Firekeepers are a corporeal manifestation of their bonfires. So bonfires come first, and then firekeepers come after. See, the thing was, I heard a theory once that, like, we're the firekeeper of all the other bonfires because we're the ones lighting them. And the ones that aren't lit by us are the ones lit by, like, the other chicks. But now it seems like, well, maybe it's just, like, figurative. There's my new Vegas hyperfixation. I would have liked to have seen that. Yeah, I, like, chugged a thing, like, every hour. And then, I did, like, an extra one for, like, when I failed the run. What's figurative? It says each firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, which implies that the bonfire exists, and then the bonfire creates, like, a firekeeper. I don't think that's really touched upon later games, but here, I won't make him cranky. I'll go this way. Sorry, no, that leads straight to him. Why am I coming back here? Have you calmed down now, pal? You think you're all that in a bag of chips, don't you? You can make a firekeeper. They're linked once the other dies. Don't be a bother. I might actually have to hurt you. Don't parry on stairs. Don't make me hurt you, bub. Not all bonfires have maidens. Only the strong and cool bonfires have maidens. Ooh. Calm down. I want him to cast a spell near this guy over here. How's the run going? Pretty good. This guy got mad at me on accident. Bonk his shield. That may trigger it. Unfortunate. He played me like a fiddle. That's fine, because now I can go downstairs and talk to Anastasia.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it. I am grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now. By the Lords, your face. Your humanity is really slipping, but there are methods. Most fools have more humanity than they know what to do with. Now, who do you imagine will make the best use of it? You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now. Our...
Okay, bye. I don't know, I like doing Lautrec's questline. A nice little bit of dramatics. You know I gotta do it to him. I can get like Yeah, I can get one upgrade on my halberd. And then we'll go fight the gargoyles. The two-handed moveset just does feel so much better. A shame. I don't want to level up again because then I'm gonna have to pay more to like join the Covenant. One upgrade, please.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged? Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Yeah, we'll go fight the gargoyles now. I feel like I may do too much damage. You'll never go hollow. I'm too strong a man to go hollow. You're that guy. I am that guy. Do we want to summon people to help us? It's not tied to quest progress in this game. If I replay Dark Souls 2, I'll probably summon people to help me for bosses just because I like having them around. I think you have to? I have to? Some summons are. Let's see if I can get up to the boss without getting invaded by a giant dad. Solar some summons are necessary. We'll do Solar anytime we can then. I know you can get a lot trick here too. There he is. Jim Bob. The jovial carrion. Don't think gargoyles are? You should have led with that. Maybe not. I thought there was no summon quest progression in this game. Everything in Dark Souls 3. I think you may, yeah. And some of this too, pal. I just wanted to spin. Can we do both or can we just do one? Hey. Why do K's eyes look like that? They're scaring me. My buddy, my friend. I thought he was trying to get behind me. I know the scaling in Elden Ring is kind of crazy, especially for the DLC. Summoning phantoms makes bosses way harder. Hello, Wayne. Hello, QWERTY. How are you today? Is this spoilers? This is Dark Souls 1. Hmm. Doing good. Boost HP, your DPS is probably better. We'll keep Solaire probably, we won't. We'd probably overkill though. Now bye. Goodbye, QWERTY. I like this guy a lot. Are they? I don't think they're ever like explained either, right? This halberd may be too good. We may The DPS is better. Yeah, but I two-tap that guy. I don't even... I two-tap that guy. That just... I felt mean doing that. 168. Or 96. 106. Oh yeah, that was kind of ridiculous though. Sliced tail of the gargoyle guarding the Bell of Awakening in the Undead Church, or patrolling in Anne Orlando. Can be used as a bronze battle axe, bends dramatically during large attacks owing to its nature as a tail. Probably damage type, probably. Thrust is just really good. Helm of a Gargoyle, an enchanted creature that guarded the Bell of Awakening in the belfry of the Undead Church. His bronze helm was for mere appearance's sake, as a gargoyle's skin is naturally hard. Little in the way of defense can be expected from it. I'm like a dragoon. I just felt mean doing that to him. I hit him and he exploded. I felt a little rude, I don't know. They are weak after all. Are they weak or am I strong? Hello, Gravelord Servant. I don't think you can even invade them unless you're New Game Plus. It seems like. We'll try. Where'd you go? Oh, hello. Jester Thomas. Dark Souls 2 reference. Those with 2 summons boosting HP. Yeah. Daisy, forgot about you guys. Hold the line. All this armor and still no damn poise. Get over here, you. Wait, why am I seeing Leon from Resident Evil playing Dark Souls? Hey, it's me, Leon Kennedy, and when I'm not saving the president's daughter, I love to unwind by playing my favorite video game, Dark Souls Remastered, for the... Let's head down to somewhere where we have a little bit more space, Big Jeff. Ooh. He probably has poison, I don't. That is, I feel like I didn't... Yeah. The latency there was a little, that was a little fucked. He's using, yeah, he's using power within. Yeah, he's a twink for sure, for sure. No doubt in my mind. I mean, I probably could have stood a chance. I just can't trade because I don't have poise. Poise is such a huge thing in Dark Souls 1 PvP. You need poise to trade. You don't have poise, you're fucked. But yeah. I mean, typical Dark Souls jank as well. I feel like some of those slashes shouldn't have hit me, but... One of the biggest things in PvP is being able to, like, space your opponent out. Because if you can dodge your opponent's attacks without like, rolling, that gives you so much more room to counterattack. I don't know, he was hitting me from halfway across. He was hitting me from downtown. That's not his fault, though. I could have also tried to have parried. There's a lot more I could have done. But, you know, Blind People with Twink build is still going strong. And hey, Big Jeff was kind of like, you know, if I wanted to, I could have walked past him. He gave me, like, ample opportunity. But I wanted the fight. Are we summoning Solaire? I feel like it doesn't matter for Dark Souls 1. And also Dark Souls 1 is just way easier. You're making me sad here, pal. Make myself sad now. Now I'm making myself sad. Maybe to Solaire. I don't know, maybe we just like, maybe he hit like lightning spear as soon as I hit his tail. Because that shit was like, that was concerning. No, because even then I hit him and I did like a huge chunk of damage. Somehow without the summons I do less damage. That, but he did kill you. Indeed. It was my loss. I held back my attack out of pity. There is no pity in a battle. He had no pity for me. I dishonored myself as a warrior. Jim Bob the warrior still has a lot to learn, it would seem. Oh, they just keep out swinging. Alrighty, pal. Let's see if we can't come to an agreement. Let's get to work. Already. Embarrassing. Spin on him. You know, I've never played these games with a medium roll. It's definitely a good bit harder. Maybe I'm just way too used to Elden Ring movement. You're not tanking? Yeah. But I like to wear my armor, because I think it looks neat. Maybe one day I'll have enough endurance to wear it without a medium rolling. But that day's not today. Are you trading? Wasn't there a guy who's in here? Okay. You weren't rolling? It feels so much worse when it's a medium roll. I like his waddle. Alright, I won't make you do it anymore. He's got some reach on him. Bad. Do the spin this time. I'll do this. I did the spin when I cut off his tail. I hit him with the spin. Let's see how much damage unit does. There's just one guy fucking camping the corner. Alright, so that. He's just too lickety split for the spin. Crap. Seriously, what's happening? What do you mean? Ready for fire breathing to spin? I don't think this guy fire breathes all that often. He'll be here for a while if I wait for him to fire breathe. Or are you talking about his brother? Keep dying? Well, I am medium rolling. I never played these games medium rolling. DPS is high? The medium roll is kind of atrocious. This is medium, right? That's medium. Should be able to bum rush. I don't have enough stamina for that though. I think we can only do like one attack after like rolling. Especially because sometimes we have to roll twice. Maybe. Run instead. I was nowhere near that. Why did you do that? That bull sure does swing wide. Oh, disastrous. See, I tried to run there and it just wasn't fast enough. I also don't want to level up because then it's going to cost more for... What's his name? Something of Thorland. I always forget his name. Thorland. I think it starts with a C. Not Celavis. Armor is a self-imposed thing. I like to wear it. Do you want me to take off my limiters? Do you want me to take off the weights? Like that one guy from that one show? Shield too? I like having it. I like how it looks. I like doing that to people sometimes. Well, you do you. Who are you talking about? When? What the fuck? Dorland, what is his name? Why you strip now? Because you want me to take off the limiters. You look funnier now. Now they're playing it real safe. Covering for each other well. I can tell they're brothers. Saving souls to de-aggro him? What? Oh yeah, I'm saving souls to de-aggro him. Oh well, this was not ideal. The ultimate enemy, the camera. But yeah, I think it gets more expensive the higher level you are, right? I don't want to keep doing it. I don't want to keep leveling. Or stamina must stay small. Increases the more you keep using it. Does it? I thought it was a level thing. I choose to spare you and you repay me like this? Bastard. Every NPC you piss off, it increases. Based on level times 500. You played an awfully mean trick on me last time, pal. What a whiff. We use this guy outside of purge stones. I don't think I've ever had to buy a purge stone. Now the limiters go back on. Yeah, that hard's really hard with or that fight's really hard with mid roll. Never got cursed? No, I've never gotten cursed. That's a tough fight. We can't see like any traces of the mountains from the Northern Asylum anymore. How long do you think that bird carried us to get here? That bridge leads to nowhere. I think the render distance just doesn't go that far. I did it. The bridge with the Drake on it over there. And then right next to it is where we fought the Taurus demon. That tower there should be like where Havel's at the bottom. Neat. I wish the bosses had souls. That really, I mean... An enchanted creature. Major bosses do it. Yeah, I know. But it's like, it's one of those, it's like the biggest way that we can like get lore, you know? On a boss for the most part. A lot of Dark Souls 1 bosses just don't have them. Hey man.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Karim, the partner. Thou appearest to lack faith. Yet magnanimous are the gods. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sins my domain.
Nine thou wow.
If thou committeth a crime, bring thyself back here. There is no misdoing that I cannot undo.
Ever seen a vagrant? I have. I usually see them here at the church, actually. I think they're pretty common here. I've seen a white one and I've seen like a red one. Let me go talk to the guy. No, maybe his name started with a P? Like Thorland. Petrus? Petrus. Petrus. His name is Petrus. Red ones are super rare. Petrus is the, yeah, I forgot his name.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith. My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm. An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith. Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers. Very well. Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
I'm finally level up now. Getting to 30 endurance would be nice. We need a challenge. No AP? No, I'm not gonna do that. I've already leveled HP anyway.
What a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait.
And just start
was
over?
It you?
No.
You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide. Don't you ever think to forge your weapons? You'd better find a smith box soon, unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments. What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable. We'll both be hollow before you know it.
His face reminds me of somebody.
Well, what are you going to do? I've already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen. How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up? You know, the one always prattling on about
Markiplier?
Master Logan. He left for
Maybe.
the undead burg, but never came back. Serves him right. If even old Big Hat can't make it out there, what chance does he have? I hope he enjoys his new life as a hollow. What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Home worn by the knights of the ancient kingdom of Baldur, it is made from thick iron plates. Baldur was the homeland of the Night King Rendel, who came to ruin after a great many undead were spawned. Ancient kingdom, but I mean, I don't know, they're kind of everywhere. Not everywhere, but I don't know, the armor doesn't look any older than like the Hollow's armor. And Rendel's still around, so how ancient could it really be? Alrighty. I gotta head to bed. I got an early morning. I'll probably pick this back up tomorrow. What do we have to do next? Lower Undeadburg? We might do a little bit of the garden. I kinda wanna kill Havel. PG. You guys take it easy. Have a great rest of your night. Not nighttime for you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Sleep well. Stay hydrated. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Here, wait, man. You too, grow me. Can't tell, but I fist bumped the camera. Okay, bye-bye.